America to talk about one of the most beautiful games we've ever played.
Extreme Beach Volleyball? They're doing another one?
That was last year. We got something else this time.
Oh.
Today on the show, we're taking a look at Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, Trivial Pursuit Unhinged, Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, and at Versus, it's MVP Baseball 2004 against ESPN Major League Baseball. All right, let's get the show started. We're going to talk now about Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow from Ubisoft for the Xbox. This is the game I've been waiting for, one of the most anticipated Xbox games. It delivers in spades. This game is unbelievable.
The cinematics are the best cinematics you'll ever see to date in any video game. I mean, I actually thought they were like intercutting live video.
I know.
And even within the game itself, they use the camera focus to really give that cinematic feel.
You're really drawn into the action, and then you jump into the gameplay, and of course all of the visuals inside the game are just as good as the cinemas.
And it would have been very easy for them to just kind of take what they've already built with Splinter Cell, the original, and kind of just do it with different missions, but no, they actually improved some of the control and the graphics and some of the moves you can do. For example, you can be like shimmying on a zip line or something, then hit a button, and then he'll hang from his feet, and then he can kind of aim the gun. They did a great job with the voiceover acting and the script. They did a great job with the sound effects.
They also added multiplayer to this game, and it's absolutely amazing. As the mercenaries, you're always in first person, and you're chasing down the spies. The spies don't have all of the weaponry that the mercenaries have, but they have all the movements and the gadgets that you get as Sam Fisher.
But what I found a little disappointing was that you can't actually interact with every single thing in the environment. You know, you play a game like The Suffering, and you can go up and flush the toilets and turn on the faucets.
They should allow you to flush a toilet. Every game.
Exactly.
That should be like rule number one.
Yeah.
What I like the most about this game is that they really spread out the environments this time. It isn't all of this sort of narrow corridors kind of stuff that they had in the last game. You're going through the jungle, you're going through water beds, and you're like sneaking under bridges.
The problem with the gameplay is this. If you don't do exactly what they want you to do, if you're creeping around and a guy notices you, the mission's over. Or you're not supposed to shoot anyone, but if you do shoot somebody, the mission's over. Now I know that's what you're supposed to do, but you know what? You play a game like Metal Gear Solid, for example, and if you shoot a guy, that's when the trouble comes down. Then you have to try to figure out how to get out of that situation.
If they tell you don't kill anybody and you kill somebody,
but you know what?
You're booted.
Video games should be more dynamic than that. Video games need to say, okay, you know what? You've compromised the mission.
Yes, you're right.
Now you have to figure out a better way to get out of this situation.
They have addressed some of these issues, though. Now there isn't just one alarm stage and you're toast. You have a couple of alarm stages, which means the guards become a little more reactive and they know that something's going on. They might put on tougher armor, or they might be a little more aggressive chasing after you.
I'll tell you that one of the other things that kind of took me a little bit out of the experience is that they auto-save for you.
Right.
So during a level, whenever I saw an auto-save happening on screen, it's pretty much the trigger that the next thing that you're going to encounter is going to kill you.
Massive improvement over the first Splinter Cell. Right now, this is my favorite Xbox game, 10 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 9.5.
On the positive side, Pandora Tomorrow has the most incredible cinematics we have ever seen. The graphics have been much improved. Get ready for beautiful lighting, lush jungles, and all kinds of killer new animations. And believe it or not, you can play awesome multiplayer online games as well.
On the negative side, when the autosave comes up on screen, it's pretty much a warning that something bad's about to happen. And finally, my biggest complaint is if you don't do exactly what the game designers want you to, they start you over.